Today is Saturday, August 23rd. Today I'm going to be doing a video for my friend Lewis on the 1966 tilt and telescopic steering column, and specifically the shifter indicating needle in 66. A lot of people don't realize that this is an inverted design compared to the very next year in 67. So what I have here is two columns that I just happen to be rebuilding for two different customers, for Shane in California and Bobby in St. Louis. So this is Bobby's 66 column, and this is Shane's 67 column. And the systems, even though they're 1 year apart, are entirely different, completely different configuration. And that's also demonstrated by the fact that the shifter needles are exact opposites, because the positioning of the shifter needle in 66 and its mounting is near the shifter lever accepting portal, whereas in 67 it's diametrically opposed on the other side. The mounting for the shifting needle is diametrically opposed from the shifter portal that accepts the shifting lever. So completely different designs, completely different design intent, and the shifting needles are backwards. So this is the 1966 period correct shifting needle for my friend Lewis, which I'll be shipping out to him as soon as I get his okay to ship, reply confirmation. And we can compare that to the 67. We can see how it's entirely different. And basically these shifting needles get mounted into the lower shifting collar. The shifting collar, which articulates in tandem with the shifting lever, okay, follows the arced path, and so does the shifting needle, because it's mounted to the shifting collar. And it's held in place by a single set screw, which we can see here in this example right there. So both of these heads are 66, right? And we can see how the slot that accepts the mounting right there, right? That's how it mounts, right in there. That accepts the mounting. The slot is then held in place with a set screw, okay, that comes down into the slot and presses against the body of the lever. So that's the example. So I'll be shipping this beautiful restored condition 66 shifting lever to my friend Lewis as soon as I get his okay to ship, reply confirmation. And here we can see the comparison to the 67, which is basically a mirror image with slight differences, as the way it circumnavigates the geodesic path is slightly different, okay, because the diameters are different. We can see here how in 66 the tubular body is substantially larger in diameter than in 67. So 67 we have a smaller tubular body, and in 66 we have a larger tubular body, and therefore the geodesic path and curvature are entirely different, as well as the needles being diametrically opposed. Okay, so I'm going to be shifting this needle probably Monday. I'm going to be shipping this needle out to my friend Lewis, and I'll be working on both the 66 tilt and telescopic steering column restoration for Bobby in St. Louis, and also the 67 tilt and telescopic steering column for Shane in California. So this is George in Florida. I have over 375,000 original vintage parts from 1959 through 1976, all the way through 78. For the Eldorados, I'm best known for my restoration of the tilt and telescopic steering columns, the power seat mechanisms, the instrument clusters, and other critical hard-to-source original vintage General Motors items. Today is Saturday, August 23rd. Thank you very kindly.